Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Whiskey Wednesday Show with your hosts, Ken Tizzard and Music for Goats. Brought to you in full color and stereo sound with amplification provided by Trainer. Broadcasting into the world from Storyhouse Studios in Campbellford, Ontario, you'll hear the best of old country, folk, Americana, punk rock, and 80s music delivered into your homes every week for free. And don't forget your regular dose of new and original songs from Music for Goats. Never be alone on a Wednesday night again, 8 p.m. Eastern and 9:30 for those even Newfoundland. Join the Whiskey Wednesday regulars on Facebook to be a part of the conversation, or watch on YouTube as well. Pour a drink, a cup of tea, or a nice cold long tooth. Roll up your best smoke and sit back and relax. Don't forget to hit the share button to help spread the word. The Whiskey Wednesday Show, every week. Cheers.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing? It's Wednesday, and this time of night on a Wednesday is, when I really have to ask myself, am I high enough to do this? Am I in a comfortable place with my balance of marijuana and reality? Feeling all right. How are you, Mr. Grant?
I'm fabulous, thank you.
You're fabulous.
It's late September, and I really should be back at school.
One of the lewdest songs to ever sneak past the censors. That would have been like 1983 or 84. No, maybe even earlier. No, it was 70.
Way before that.
72, 74?
No.
Yeah.
No. High School Confidential?
No. We're looking at Maggie May by Rod Stewart.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Yeah, Rod Stewart and the Faces.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I was thinking High School Confidential.
That was back when Ron Wood was with him, and they both started a whole worldwide trend because they had those shag haircuts with the little rooster bits sticking up here.
Kind of hideous. How's everybody doing? It is Whiskey Wednesday, and it is the 24th of September. It's the last week of September. We are here at the Storyhouse Studios, myself, Ken Grant, and Mr. Neil Lucy, along with my wife Allison, who's running the cameras over there with our doggy Jack. Stanley is lying at our feet. The beer is chilling in the glasses. The marijuana is seeping into the bloodstream. No, it's already in the bloodstream. Where's the marijuana like 2 minutes after you have a toke? Where is it at that point?
It's
Sleeping into your brain.
the bloodstream,
yeah, okay, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
And it's time to play some requests for you all. I'm going to start with Debbie's request, of course. Ron, hair but not for long. Okay, well, happy birthday, Ron. If you have to split, is it your birthday? You got a birthday party happening, or are you getting a birthday celebration that you have to go to? That would be cool. Tony Arkell watching from the Oak Bay Beach Club in Victoria, BC. Awesome. Okay, well, we got a great show for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start with Debbie's request, as always, is a song that we adapted from a Charlie Pride version. It's called Kiss an Angel Good Morning. It goes like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I chance to meet some old friends on the street. They ask me, how does a man get to be this way? I've always got a smiling face, anytime and any place. And every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning, love her like the devil when you get back home, and kiss an angel good morning, and let her know you'll think about her when you're gone. Some people, they try to guess the secret of my happiness, but some of them never learn it's a simple thing. The secret that I'm talking is a woman and a man in love? And the answer is in this song that I always sing. You've got to kiss an angel good morning, let her know you'll think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, love her like the devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning, let her know you'll think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, love her like the devil when you get back home. There you go, little goatee action for Debbie. Allison's giving me the button sign. There we go, the button sign. Awesome. Deb, Joe, Jordan, Steve, Tony, Ron. The gang is all here. Jeannie Tench is here as well. Diana, nice to see you. Still in Torbay. Good to hear that. Good to hear that. How's the weather? You guys getting into winter down there yet or what? Why are there no socks on those mics? Oh, we'll get into that, Joe. We'll get into that. We will definitely get into that. We're going to talk a little bit about Joe and Heather's wedding right now. We have a couple photos. Let's see what we got. See what stories come to mind when I look at these. What's number one here now? I know it's coming up. There it is. All right, so that was our stage, which was actually a little raised stage. And then they had all of their guests come there for dinner and the reception, which was beautiful. It was in the workshop at the Wapoose Marina. And for those of you who don't know, I lived in the marina for the better part of a decade in the 90s, I guess, Toronto Island Marina, and I commuted back and forth. And I spent a lot of time in rooms like this, just big warehousey rooms with boats covered in tarps and bits and pieces of this and that and everything. And there's another angle of it here, I think, where you can see the back of the stage where they put the big sail up and the lights around it, which was quite nice. That's the other angle. There's Mr. Grant off in the corner having his sandwich before the show. It looks like he's got the Bible open. He's doing his little prayer.
I'm praying, yes.
He's doing his before show prayer.
Lord, help me.
Yeah, Lord help me, what have we gotten into? Weddings are particularly strange to play. It's not something that we do. We have done several, but I think, when somebody says, do you play weddings, I always think, well, no, because that's like a whole bunch of songs that we don't do, like cover songs and stuff. But no, Joe and Heather, they wanted us to be there doing what we do here, and that's what we did. And it was a great night. The stage, there they are there, yeah. No, that's there's the lovely bride and groom out with another boat in the background, of course, boats everywhere. They look lovely. You can't quite see her full dress there, but I think there's a dancing picture coming up, which is nice. Oh, there it is there. So that was the band playing in the background with them having their first dance. And the song was actually One Frost Away, a very great song about pro-marijuana growth and use. And there they are in their finest, having their dance. What else do we got there? We had another shot from the wedding, that's it. Oh, and this is where they went for their honeymoon, right? Yeah. That's very cool. Now, if you come back to me for a sec, I'll tell you the story, what Joe was talking about with the socks. So as you saw from that big shell that we were playing in, there was a wall on the other side of us with a big boat there with a tarp, so it was great because there was no sound coming back. It killed all the sound. And on the sides, it was awesome because they were open, so it actually didn't sound too bad in there. The problem is Lake Ontario wind blowing at full gale, getting caught in there, creates this massive wind tunnel. So as soon as I turned the PA on, it just went at a really loud volume because it was just the wind blowing across all the mics. I'm like, oh, fuck, I didn't bring wind socks. I didn't even think about wind. So I knew we were in a marina, and I thought, well, there's people gutting boats here all the time, and all these seats on all these boats are full of foam. There's got to be some foam somewhere. So I go and I wrestle down Joe, and Joe takes me over to one of his other garages, and sure enough, there's a big 30-foot piece of foam there that came out of something or other. So I tear a piece off, and I go back to Neil's. I go back to the venue, and I create these little foam socks to go over the microphones. I cut them, put them over the microphones, and then tape them. but the wind was so strong they still weren't working, and we each had these little pieces of foam that, you know, on the inside here, I'm sure it's just the asbestos is nice and clean, but the outer asbestos covering was sort of really, you know, I had to cut it off just because our lips were going to be touching it, you know. But then it still wasn't working, so I had to go the final thing, and that was when it turns into, you know, hey Joe, can we borrow some of your socks? We need 3 socks, or 2 anyway, preferably unworn. Anyway, so Joe brought us his dress socks that he hasn't worn in a while, which then got turned into little condom-like balls that slipped on top of the foam, creating a nice stable windbreak. However, during the set, every time the sweat would drip down my mustache and onto the sock, I would think about Joe dancing in front of me and his feet. So it was a really interesting mental evening for connecting all the dots. And at this point, I can put this in the garbage. Oh, no, it landed in Mr. Grant's bag. Okay, he's taking it home.
Maybe we should keep those. You never know. We may need them again.
No, that'll be it tomorrow. Next time I'm at Long McQuaid, I'm going to buy a half a dozen of them and throw them in a bag, so we never had that happen again. Oh, my, some fun. Rumor has it there's going to be new merch at the Watchman Show tomorrow night. Derek, well, let me tell you something. You could be right. I have no idea. I mean, I'm sure I know. I'm sure the information is in my brain. And if there was like a search feature that worked, like on computers, I could just type it in and find it. But the search function is broken. You have a dead fly on your head.
Do I?
I think so.
Are you sure it's dead?
Well, it might not be a fly actually, but it's a little spot. No, you've got it. Or did you cut your head earlier?
I don't think so.
It's gone.
It's
Oh, no,
gone.
there it is, right
Okay, yeah.
I got it.
Was it a piece of dinner?
I don't know,
Perhaps.
some sort of undescribable 3/16 inch a long piece of kind of black stuff, but
Okay.
I have no idea whether it's a bug or a piece of material. Or
It's a fascinating interlude here, ladies and
anyway,
gentlemen, on
it's
the Whiskey
now
Wednesday
on
show.
the
It's now
floor.
on the floor. That's okay. That's where it belongs.
it's no
That's where it
longer on my
belongs.
pate.
Hey, Habcast, how you doing? Good evening. Derek, Joey let the cat out of the bag. Okay, Joey did. So yeah, we've been approving a bunch of new merch. Joey's actually been designing a bunch of stuff and coming up with it and throwing ideas out, to which I generally just throw the blanket okay out. And then I wait to see them at the shows and I go, oh, that looks fucking awesome. Because they always do. I mean, it's the Watchman logo, right? So, that was a hell of a lot of fun. That was Joe and Heather's wedding. Oh, we're going to play a song. We're going to play The Weight of the World. I had a capo. I had a capo, then I took it. Oh, it's still on my guitar. Good Lord. And we play that in B too, right?
Works for me.
Sure.
Absolutely, Joe. We'll send you that photo. I am a sinner and an addict, and I can't forget all the things I've done to me. I've got many regrets. I am a faker and a loser on the best of days. I can barely keep my head up to stay awake. I've got a story, I wrote it between the lines. If you follow me, I can promise it'll end just fine. My back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. 'Cause my back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. It's getting late, I'm getting lonely, and I'm sinking fast. Just a phone call to say hello will get me past. In the distance, the dogs are barking, it keeps me awake. With the tapping of my foot on the floor as I wait for day. 'Cause my back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. I need a night in the city with an old-fashioned girl. A little living and some time to let the colors swirl. Oh, let the colors swirl. 'Cause my back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. I'd say I'm sorry and you treat me with the best of kind. When I'm with you, there's nothing on my mind. Hey Spiro, how you doing, buddy? There's something to be said for familiar voices, something to be said for familiar choices, something to be said for what me and you can do, what we get to do. Oh, 'cause my back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. I need a night in the city with an old-fashioned girl. A little living and some time to let the colors swirl. Let the colors swirl. 'Cause my back hurts from carrying the weight of the world. Oh, a little weight of the world there for you, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Sparrow, I just saw you checked in there, buddy. Good to see you, man. It's been a while. Dave Hurst, hey, how you doing, my friend? Haven't seen you since the Stock of Crows. Actually, I forgot. I didn't say goodbye that night. I had to blow out early. Allison needed me to get home, so I split before teardown. I came back in the morning and got my gear. I told Neil to say goodbye to you, and then he told me that he didn't because he wanted you and me to be fighting for some reason. I'm not sure what the reason is. I think he's jealous of our
It's got
friendship.
nothing to do with it at all. It's just I don't take orders well.
He doesn't take orders. Well, either way, I meant to say goodnight that night. No, it was good to see you. I heard it was a great night. Hey, Andrew Johnson, how you doing there, brother? Good to see you. Rayanne, greetings from the Dames in BC. Fantastic. Rayanne, we should probably do a check-in before Christmas, eh? And because you got some other stuff happening again now. I think it might be time. If the new year is better for something you got going on, that's cool too. But shoot me a message. I'm just putting from now to Christmas together. I think December, early December, there might be something, an opportunity for us to do something there. That'd be awesome. Okay, very cool, very cool. Oh, thanks, Spiro. Spiro says, all good here. Nice to hear your voice sounding better than ever. Spiro was one of the original guys when I started doing this who helped me out sort of understanding what the ATEM was and how the cameras connected and how the audio and everything went together. He had an entire production suite down in Belleville, and he helped guide me along the way. Yeah, so that's always nice, man. Nice to see you checking in. And we should have a catch-up too, Spiro, see what's going on. It's been a while since we've had a chat. Tomorrow, Oh, I was just going to say tomorrow, so I've got the car kind of loaded up and the gear in the front hall all ready to go, because tomorrow I'm getting up early in the morning to drive down to St. Catharines. I didn't know it was French down there, eh? St. Catharines.
Of course it is. I mean, Niagara Falls.
Exactly. Yeah. I know, see?
Pardon me, Ron.
So St. Catharines tomorrow for the, do you got a picture there? It is the Montebello Rocks, the wine festival. It's a great show, and it's with us and Lowest of the Low, who they've been one of my favorite Canadian bands since, I think I knew them before I came to Toronto. Like, I think when I came to Toronto, they were just becoming a big deal on Queen Street, but I think sort of through my punk rock roots back home in St. John's, I think I'd started listening to them at CHMR sort of in the late 80s when I was still back home. But anyways, they've been a band that I've been a fan of for years. Ron Hawkins has been on the show. And maybe if I get a few minutes tomorrow, I'll have a chat with them. Do I have all my recording gear with me? Not really, but I can make that happen. Either way, Watchmen tomorrow night down in Niagara area. It'll be a lot of fun. If you want to gamble with the traffic coming out of Toronto or something, you're always just taking a chance. Oh yeah, it's Request Night. That's right. Weight of the World was for Richard. Take a Chance is for Tony. Kiss an Angel is for Deb. And Mr. Grant just giving me. Mr. Grant gives the most subtle of notes. First he gives you the little bass shake, and then he gives you a note, and then he raises his eyebrows and turns his head a little bit. And at that point I know something is wrong, and I go, oh yes, I'm in the wrong key.
He never does that for me.
Did someone say wine? Yes. And Joe, yes, you guys do have to get out to a Watchmen show. Whenever you want to come, let me know. I'll get you all set up. Take a moment, take a chance. I learned to fly, I learned to dance. I don't know. There's too much of you in here. He's gonna break, he's gonna tear all over us. At times I have felt it like a storm. At times I have felt it like a storm. You're the only one. You're the only one. You're the only one who doesn't remind me of her. Open up and look around, try and tell me what you found. I don't know. You pushed aside into my space, you've gone falling in my face, all over me, all over us. At times I have felt it like a storm. At times I have felt it like a storm. You're the only one. You're the only one. You're the only one who doesn't remind me of her. Take a moment, take a chance. Find yourself a new romance. I don't know. Get yourself away from here, a better place to face your fears. I don't know. At times I have felt it like a storm. At times I have felt it like a storm. You're the only one. You're the only one. You're the only one who doesn't remind me of you. And that one was for Tony. That one was for Tony Arkell. Tony, oh, that was my pick! Exclamation point. Oh, it's lovely when people feel good about themselves. Yes, we are talking about wine here on the Whiskey Wednesday show, ladies and gentlemen. But before we do that, we're going to do some gardening with the Tizzard. It's the most exciting part of the show for everybody. This is where I get to tell a story, and the story gets to be really fun. And Allison's going to start with the first photo right now. So the gardens, we've been doing lots of gardening. So this year we've been including some plants on our deck. So these are maybe 15-inch planters, I think. And they hold a fair bit of soil, and we've had these lovely plants, one that we've had grown inside for a while, but then we have these two new ones in front, beautiful looking plants. I'm going to get to the evil part of the rum-bum-bum story next, maybe. Yeah, here we go. So you see how they've got these big leaves. You can see the picture there with my hand in it. And then those leaves develop these pods, and they look like a bean pod. And then out of that bean pod shoots this big flower. I'm using my hands, but you can't see it. But you can see there next to my left hand, there's the pod, and then the thing underneath is the flower that comes out. As you can see, I'm touching it. I think we have another picture where it shows the beauty of it. There it is when that flower comes out. So that trumpet is like, I don't know, 5-6 inches long. It's a big trumpet. And they're beautiful, and they're so leathery feeling. I used to go up and sort of rub my thumbs against the skin of it. It was like reptilian skin. It was so nice. It was like, oh, this is beautiful. And then we did some research on it and found out that it's incredibly toxic, and that you should never touch it without gloves. And it has some interesting effects. Yeah, like it's been used for different things as they have. It was most commonly used in a drug called nightshade, which was a way of killing somebody slowly. But some doctors tried to use it for medicinal purposes, like as a anesthetic, or as also some of the more magical doctors in the mystic world tried using it for sort of a trip-like effect. And apparently it does have a trip-like effect. But like when you take LSD or mushrooms, like you might have a bad trip, but mostly it's magical. It's like cartoons and rainbows, and everything is so fascinating and wonderful for 8 hours, and it's great. Unlike the high that you get from this plant, when you touch it, it can, and if you touch your eyes afterwards, it can go into your brain and induce this sort of, what do you call that state? Hallucinogenic state. But it's all your worst nightmares. There's nothing positive. And this creates insanity, which leads to death. So I've been washing my hands, and I don't touch it anymore. But what a great... no, we bought the plant. No, Neil didn't buy it for us. No, we bought it down the road from a guy who was selling, and I love the plant. We're going to keep it until there's a kid around or something. Not that we're going to have kids anymore, but if there ever is a kid back in our life, we'll get rid of it. But beautiful plants. Oh, we have 2 more photos. There's the whole back deck, yeah, and there's the plants in the room. But this is the coup de grace. This was a little window box that we put in. It's actually like the full length of the window now, which is over 2 feet, and it's at least 3 feet in length from tip to where it hangs down. And it's a great thing to sit when you're having a puff and stare into, because you can get lost like you're in a jungle. Like you can put your face right up to it, and it kind of blocks out the whole thing. It feels like you're in a jungle. Look at those flowers. And from inside, I can take this thing off the wall. And by wall, I mean window. And through the window, I see the other side of the plant. So it looks like I'm living in a jungle, and I love it. I love being in a jungle. Jungle, jungle, jungle. That was gardening with the Tizzards.
It's like living in an Amish paradise.
Speaking of...
The Amish live in the jungle?
Speaking of gardening, this next song is all about gardening. Maybe the last time we play it for a while. Jordan Tupper. Yeah, Jordan, I saw you were here. Random. Neil's like, you're going off script. It's a Wednesday night in September. Fall's settling in, it's 2013. And I'm here at the Rose with some good friends of mine, chasing laughter, we're living the dream. The night moves ahead and I'm taking a break between sets, drinking whiskey and beer. With each line I sing and each shot I down, I try to forget you're not here. And it's all I can do, and it's all in my head that we're dry this time of year. It's all I can do just to sing you to bed with the words from some guy in the alley. Just one frost away, it's been a good year. There's lots of good rain in the ground, days getting shorter. Harvest is near. Harvest is near. Well, Saturday night at the party at Fisher's just over the bridge. It's not hard to find you a good time, but no one's got extra to give. Sunday morning with coffee, a little piece might be harder to find. I'll sit here and read on my lonesome with only one thing on my mind. That was me who fucked that one up. And it's all I can do, and it's all in my head that was dry this time of year. It's all I can do just to sing you to bed with the words from some guy in the alley. Just one frost away, it's been a good year. There's lots of good rain in the ground, days getting shorter. Harvest is near. For all that you've lost, for those who pass on, I can take you away from it all. For those that we've lost and for those that we've found, I can take you away. It's a Wednesday night in September. Fall's settling in, it's 2013. And I'm here at the Rose with some good friends of mine, chasing laughter, we're living the dream. Just one frost away, it's been a good year. There's lots of good rain in the ground, days getting shorter. Harvest is near. Harvest is near. Song about harvesting your marijuana after the first frost of the year. Coming up soon. I got a little harvesting to do, not much, of course. I always throw one plant in and just sort of leave it in a corner and see what happens. I walked by the other day. I might get a joint out of it. You know, if I take the time to try it properly and put the energy into all that, I might get $3 worth of marijuana, usable marijuana out of it. It's been fun watching it, though.
Well, they are pretty plants.
They really are, actually. It's a gorgeous plant to have around the yard. Hey, Carlos from El Salvador, good to see you. Nice to see you tuning in again on the old YouTube. Jordan Tupper, excellent rendition. Thank you, guys. You're very welcome. Oh, I'm doing this now. Okay, yeah, it's George Thorne. It's George Thorne's video time. George has this has been a long-standing George Thorne request. I can't remember what key this actually is supposed to be in, but I think I'm going to try it in this key tonight. Try the magical key of E flat. Tuning is the biggest problem with these, some of these weird songs, but so this song is in drop D, which means I need to drop 2 of the strings a full tone, the 2 strings being the high E string and the low E string, and the tension in the neck change. Then it lets all of the other strings go a little bit flat. And then, of course, the capo on the first fret is one of the worst places to put a capo, because it's got the break point of the nut right there on the first fret, so it tends to really sort of sharpen things a little bit. Anyways. This is for George Thorne tonight. Alice Brown, he lived on the outside of town. Alice Brown, he lived on the outside of town, with his wife and 5 children, cabin broken down. You look for working money, you walked a ragged mile. You look for working money and you walked a ragged mile. Your children are so hungry they don't know how to smile. Your baby's eyes look crazy, they're tugging at your sleeve. Your baby's eyes look crazy, they're tugging at your sleeve. You walk the floor to wonder why with every breath you breathe. The rats have got your flower, bad blood has got your mare. The rats have got your flower, bad blood it's got your mare. Is there anyone that knows? Is there anyone who cares? You prayed to the Lord above, oh please send you a friend. You prayed to the Lord above, oh please send you a friend. Your empty pockets tell you that you ain't got no friends. Your baby's crying louder now, it's pounding on your brain. Your babies are crying louder now, it's pounding on your brain. Your wife screams are stabbing you like the dirty driving rain. Your grass is turning black, there's no water in your well. Your grass is turning black, there's no water in your well. You spent your last lone dollar on 7 shotgun shells. Way out in the wilderness, cold coyote calls. Way out in the wilderness, a cold coyote calls. Your eyes fix on the shotgun that's hanging on your wall. Your brain is bleeding and your legs can't seem to stand. Your brain is bleeding and your legs can't seem to stand. Your eyes fix on the shotgun that you're holding in your hand. There's 7 breezes blowing all around the cabin door. There's 7 breezes blowing all around the cabin door. 7 shots ring out like the ocean's pound and roar. Seven people dead on a South Dakota farm. There's 7 people dead on a South Dakota farm. Somewhere in the distance there are 7 new people born. Little Hollis Brown for y'all. There you go. It's strange, you know, I was listening to the other night, Mr. Grant had reminded me of an album we haven't listened to in a long time. And we, on the drive home from the Joe Murray wedding, we listened to Times Is Changing, Fred Eaglesmith record. A record that I grabbed, I met Fred years ago, I opened up for him at a show, I was lucky enough to have the opportunity to do that. And super nice guy, and there was one song he played called Brand New Boy that I loved, and at the end of the night when he was packing up and I was packing up, he said, "Hey, do you want one of my albums?" And I said, "Sure." And he said, "Which one?" And I said, "I don't know." I said, "Well, Brand New Boy on it, I like that song," and he gave me that record. Turns out it's like my favorite Fred record, and it's awesome, so we listened to it on the way home. Fred, like Dylan, write a lot about sort of, you know, when was the Dust Bowl era, you know, the time when people were starting, the 20s? 30s. Yeah. Talk a lot about the 30s and these sort of families starving and living on the street and dying. And, you know, one of the Fred Eaglesmith lines that I loved was, "You got a couple of children and a tear-stained wife." I was just like, fuck me, you know, he paints such a great picture. Not trying to get ahead, just trying to get by, you know, like. And I remember listening to those songs like 20 years ago, and the same with these Dylan songs, and thinking how out of date they were and how we live in a different time. But it seems more and more nowadays that these songs are more relevant, you know, people being hungrier than ever, and the withouts turning into a larger percentage than the withs, and the withs having so much. It does seem like a little bit of 100 years ago, you know, sort of repetition. You know, not that I'm any form of a historian. I just learned that it was the 30s, like just a minute ago. So don't take anything for me like for real. But I'm just saying it's interesting, you know. Anyways, what are your thoughts about all that out there, internet world? Not internet world, just people in in the message board. I don't want to. Hey, Aaron O'Mara watching from Jamaica. Awesome. Oh my God. I hope they have some nice Jamaican things there. And sorry, just checking here to see who's got a question or anything. We're all good. And during that entire time I was talking, I should have been retuning because, fuck. That's okay. It's quicker to get back into tune. What's the next song? So I know what capo we're on. Okay, we're gonna have Steve Ostolfano. We're gonna do "Home" for you, buddy. I was playing around this afternoon with some beats on the MPC, and I came up with this incredibly bombastic thing that was just like, oh, this is really aggressive and really neat, and it's a weird tempo, and it doesn't really feel like anything. And then all of a sudden I started singing "Home" to it in my head, and I grabbed the guitar and I played along and went, oh, this is cool. So, keep an eye out for that one. Almost in here, ladies and gentlemen. Steve, this one's for you. I am going to have a little drink of my iced tea here because, because. This one's for Clark. The city harbor lies behind the chain link fence. You can see it from a distance. You can even feel the wind. But you can't walk out on that dock and stand beside the sea-torn freighters. Sense those stories of the lives that live within. You can't have it the way it was, have to take it as it is. Those times have changed, those days are gone. Those days are past but not forgotten. You can't stop the winds of change. Forever in your mind, self-same. Oh, don't be sad. We were blessed for what we had. Those days are gone. The memories cast in stone, and I know I'm not alone, and it chills me to the bone in this place called home. You can't lose what you don't own. The deepest ties you'll ever know, right here at home. Down Water Street, the storefronts changed a few blocks north. Who'd ever blame to fight against this hidden changing waiting game? How many words can twist and burn like spark to hay? No further down this certain old time road we'll stray. Have to take it as it is. Those days are past but not forgotten. You can't stop the winds of change. Forever in your mind, self-same. Lord, don't be sad. We were blessed for what we had. Those days are gone. The memories cast in stone, and I know I'm not alone. And it chills me to the bone in this place called home. You can't lose what you don't own. The deepest ties you'll ever know. Hurts so bad to let you go, and I thought that I just came to say hello to this place called home. The city harbor lies behind the chain link fence. You can see it from a distance. You can even feel the wind. Oh, that was fun. That was sweet. And I wanted to mention Midtown Brewing Co. as well. They're down in Wellington, and they provided all the beer for. They provided all the beer for the wedding, so I was drinking the premium lager. Did you have any of the other ones, or did you have the premium lager as well?
I had some of the ESB last night.
Oh, what was the ESB? Yeah, is it like an IPA?
It means extra strong bitter.
Oh,
Which is a type of hops. It's not describing the beer itself,
okay.
but it is a strong beer.
Okay. Oh, that's what the ESB is. Okay.
Yeah.
And there was two others as well. One was a stout.
Yeah, there was a couple others.
Yeah. I mean, you breweries are all great,
Something
but they do
vanilla
some
cherry sour or something.
they do some strange
We haven't
things
tried
too.
that yet.
Yeah. But I got to say, as far as the lagers go, not a lot of companies make a really good lager, and this Midtown Brewing Company, if you see this in the liquor store, grab yourself a couple cans of it. Where's the camera going? There you go. There's what it looks like. And there's what it looks like when you're drinking it. Club, 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 club. But you're not there right now, so. I'll show you. Did we miss something? We did. Yes. But you know what that means? Well, I'm not. I don't have a lighter.
Neil, you have to get ready too.
Mr. Grant, is there a lighter there? Oh, I've got a lighter. Yeah, I'm ready. Ladies and gentlemen, throwing it out there.
Hey folks, thanks for tuning in to the Whiskey Wednesday show. Every Wednesday we will be here, rain or shine, richer or poorer. Tip jar is in the link above. Never expected but always appreciated. Never confuse the size of your paycheck with the size of your talent. I've got all the money I'll ever need if I die by midnight. Always appreciated, never expected. Please feel free to drop us a line regarding anything, including a link to your money. Cheers.
I came here from the city, trying to find some peace of mind, to get myself on track and buy myself some time. This town is
That's right, whiskey. Tonight we're still drinking the Glenlivet 12, which is a nice whiskey. Drinking mine in the Lake of the Woods Brewing Company from Kenora when we were up there. Remember we went to that?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't actually go to the Lake of the Woods, but the Lake of the Woods beer is what we were drinking at the bar, the Vault.
Yes, absolutely. Right.
What a great bar that was.
It
That was so much
fabulous.
fun.
Yeah.
I wish we had a Vault here in Campbellford. We sort of don't.
No, we don't.
I know. We'll see if we can remedy that. Something is happening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to say what, but something is happening. Something is happening that's going to do something or not.
This is Campbellford.
Well, that is a
When
nice
my
whiskey, though.
family moved to town, it was still a dry town.
Is it really?
Really?
Yeah,
After 8 o'clock at night, it is still here.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
but that's our legacy. You know?
Carlos is wondering, how can I share my band LP with you guys? I'll tell you what, Carlos, you can email it to me. Can somebody? It's ktizzard@kentizzard.com. Can somebody type that out for Carlos so he can see it there? ktizzard@kentizzard.com, or you can go from the website and grab it. But I'd love to hear your band LP there, Carlos. See what you're doing. Oh, this song here is always a fun one. It's for Ron for his birthday, and Charmaine's birthday is tomorrow. So it's for both of them. Neil, you had some birthdays this week? No, that's me. I got the effects on here. Okay. You said you had some birthdays this week as well?
A couple of others, yes. Tomorrow's birthday is not only Charmaine's, but it is also Cindy Petman's.
Oh, Al's wife.
Al's wife, that's correct. And Sarah Love. Sarah is my next door neighbor's daughter. So
Oh my goodness! Wow, so many birthdays. Mr. Grant, you birthday free today?
No, I'm cool, man.
You're cool. Okay. No, I'm cool, man.
apparently I'm not.
Okay, we're gonna get into a little NPC here. Shit. I can't remember which one is which. I know. I think it was 6 was 5 and 5.
No, he
was
said
6.
33. But that was something else. I can't remember what the hell that was for.
The 33 was something else. Thank you, Joe. Tizzard at KenTizzard.com. I should probably get tuned here again. This is an old song that we, I covered this years ago. I did it when I was doing my experimental bass odyssey journey. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. This is a song that I wrote. This song has been done many ways, but this is sort of a new way that we've been doing it, and it's kind of a little neat. We'll see how it works here now. Wow, the heat is changing in the house tonight. Okay, let's do a little Red Prairie Dawn just to kind of get the feel for it all here, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. This town of mine, I find myself so easily reclined here in this town of mine. I came here from the city trying to find some peace of mind, to get myself on track and to buy myself some time. This town is growing on me. Here's a song for all to hear. All these faces look familiar, but your names are so unclear. In this town of mine, in this town of mine, I find myself so easily reclined here in this town of mine. At times this town seems distant, at times you all seem so strange. All these places remind me of places that I've been. So deep the roots are growing through the kids and to my friends. All I think about is being here. It takes away the pain in this town of mine. In this town of mine, I find myself so easily aligned here in this town of mine.
this town's a mistress. She gives me all I need and more. Someday I'll say goodbye to her and walk right out the door. In this town of mine, in this town of mine, find myself so easily reclined here in this town of mine. God damn, that bass sounds good, man. Bass always sounds so good. It's good sounding bass. It's good sounding bass. This town of mine there for y'all.
It's well played too.
Oh, stop it, you guys.
Little this town of mine. I did say it was 33, right? I'm going to go back to 33 because, again, that then sounded quiet to me. That'll sound too loud, of course, but it's our second to last song. Next week we are doing all MPC songs. There are different versions of what's been happening. There you go. There's the ad for next week. Look at that. Doesn't that look sexy? What a sexy piece of kit. The all MPC evening. I've been slowly sort of working all of our songs into MPC varieties. Some of which I like, some of which I don't like. Some are totally different and I like, and then I have to just sort of say, well, I can do both. We can do either. And then some are like, oh, this is too loud, it's too rocking. And I'm like, well, fuck it, we'll do those in loud rocking places. Anyways, we're having lots of fun with it, but next week will be all MPC. Organ would sound great on our new Goat song. I know. I've been experimenting with some organ. In fact, I don't know if there's organ on this one, but I've been playing with organ on a few of them. I think it's a great idea.
Alternatively, if anybody has an organ they'd like to give us, that would make them organ donors, wouldn't it?
Oh God! Please do not donate organs, or do not donate a organ. They're too heavy. You see them on Facebook Marketplace all the time. Free organs.
Take it straight to my house and we just put it in the back room there.
Yeah.
Well, I could use a new bum. The one I got's cracked.
What's that?
I said I could use a new bum. The one I have is cracked.
Oh yes, of course. Oh my goodness, dad jokes, granddad jokes.
That's right.
Okay, here's a little Tears for Fears for y'all.
Dream
little mad world on the MPC. Yeah, some stuff on the MPC is working out glorious. It's surprising what does work out and what doesn't. I was very surprised, like the devil was something that worked, you know. I was just like, okay. But that, you know, then again, that kind of makes sense, because the stuff that I thought might work is just, I thought it might work because it works in hip-hop music and it works in dance music, so why wouldn't it work with this? Well, because that's not what we're doing, you know. Simple answer, really. But who's asking? That's the question. Who's asking the questions? That is the question to be asked.
Yeah, what is the question?
Yeah, and don't question what the question might
And
be.
what if there were no hypothetical questions?
Hypothetically speaking, that would be improbable. Tonight we've got a video rewind. We've got the boots of Spanish leather. One of my favorite songs to play. Alison chose a version that was like impossible to find. It took me 3.5 hours of digging through hard drives to find it because it was the one that Alison wanted to see tonight. So I've got that one. It was only 3 hours of digging to find it. Glad I found it because now I know where it is. And the Jeannie requested boots of Spanish leather. You're right. Yes, there you go, Jeannie. So that's going to be coming your way in just a minute. Don't question the questioner. Yeah, of course. Moving back over to the list that I can't quite read. It says intro video, boots of Spanish leather for Jeannie. And then we're going to do Alison's request tonight, the One Too Many Mornings. Next week, the MPC showcase One Too Many Mornings in the key of B. Is that correct?
That is correct.
We're going to play the last song here tonight. We're going to play it in tune, I think. I think that's probably the best bet. Don't you agree, Mr. Grant?
Yes.
I had
Sorry, what was the question?
I'm playing in tune. I can't really remember, but it had something to do with playing in tune, I think.
Always a good idea.
Always a good idea. I had such great professionals work with me, the opportunity to work with such great techs over the year, passing perfectly tuned guitars on stage every song, sometimes 2 and 3 guitars at a time. I remember Shaner used to come out with 1 guitar behind his back and 2 in his hands, and he'd come by and he'd do Paolo, switch out, then E, and then switch out, and I'd take off my bass, and it's just like, how the fuck are you doing this stuff? But those were the days when you needed 3 techs, but you could only afford 1. We can't afford any, so hence the tuning breaks. Say the old Deadwood amp is starting to break in nicely. The tubes are just starting to get that little bit of crunch on them. Now that they've got a few hours on them, it's nice. That might not be what it is. It could just be not sounding nice, but either way, Deadwood amps serving me fantastically these days. Down the street the dogs are barking, and the day is getting dark. As the night comes a-falling, the dogs lose their bark, and the silent night will shatter to sounds inside my mind. I'm just one too many mornings and 1,000 miles behind. Crossroads of my doorstep, my eyes start to fade, and I cast my head back to the room where my love and I have laid, and I gaze back to the streets and the sidewalk and the signs. I'm just one too many mornings and 1,000 lovely, Mr. Grant. Just lovely. How you been this week, Mr. Grant?
Pretty mellow.
Yeah, that's good. It's like mellow fall. It's that kind of thing, you know. You find you get high in the fall?
Only every day.
Yeah, I hear you. Anything in the obituaries?
No.
No, that's good.
Well, Sundance, of course, but
Who's that?
Sundance. Robert Redford.
Robert Redford died?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Man, you're right out of touch.
He was what?
I'm out of
I
touch.
He was
I
what,
thought I don't
80?
have to.
I think he was 89.
I don't have to even mention this because it's everywhere.
No, I'm out of touch, man. I'm out of touch. That's what I rely on you for. Yeah. And Neil, what's going on with you?
Usual stuff. No, I've had a great week so far.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
Anything
hope to
interesting?
continue. So
You got a new bed.
Yeah.
How is it?
Well, not a bed. Mattress.
Okay.
Or as they say in Cohill, mattress.
Mattress.
Yeah, mattress.
Mattress.
Mattress. Yeah.
Okay, well, congratulations on your new mattress.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoy getting used to it.
So far, so good.
Breaking it in, so to speak.
Yeah. Okay, we'll leave it at that.
It's a restless, hungry feeling that don't mean no one no good. And everything I'm saying, you can say it just as good. You are right from your side, and I'm right from mine. I'm just one too many mornings and 1,000, yes, 1,000 miles, not kilometers behind. It's like 1,600 kilometers, 2,600 kilometers, 3,100 kilometers. I can't remember what the conversion rate is.
1.67.
There you go. I was right the first time. Grant Cooper will be seeing you tomorrow night at the Niagara Grape and Wine Festival. Oh, can't wait. I can't wait either. It's going to be so much fun. Looking forward to getting out and playing with the Watchmen tomorrow night. As always, it's a blast, and St. Catharines ain't too far, so it's relatively less challenges than getting on an airplane, which is awesome. It's been an awesome night. We've got...
Do you have a story to tell that you wanted us to remind you at the barber shop?
Oh, yeah, I'll save it for next week, because we're going to do a skateboarding thing next week.
Perfect.
It's a great story. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, let's keep that one up in context.
I'll remember.
The picks are like, it's like there's something pulling them to the floor. Some force.
Yes, it's called gravity.
I hate gravity. Gravity is so hard.
Gets worse as you get older.
Yeah, I know. I've heard. Long balls, as Larry David says. I've got long balls. We're going to end the night with the Boots of Spanish Leather, which is a fun song. Next week, MPC Showcase.